I don't like and I disagree with the word violence in our game. I think our game is 100% sure not violent. If violence is there, then it is the responsibility of the referee, the coach and the league to control this. There is no doubt. The referees, I think, has the first thing to do if he thinks that there are intention to injure a player, he has to send. I mean, the rule is quite clear, so he has to go back to the dressing room. And then you have the suspension. But for sure, safety in the game, we had good discussion last week, Kali, in the council. Safety in the game is one of our priority in the next future. We have too many concussions in our game. The reason actually is I would say simple. It's the speed of the game. You know, the speed is much higher than it was 10 years ago. Why? Because we actually had this red line offside change, and then we decided to have this no tolerance rule, as I said. You know, no hooking, no interference, no holding. So the speed is higher. The athletes are much better prepared, well trained, bigger. So the impacts on the ice, 10 meters per second is the speed of a hockey player. And you can imagine when they crash in the board or when they crash against another player, the impact is very big. So, but Kale, you would agree that concussion is something we are working on. We have to bring all the stakeholders on one table. So for sure the athletes first. We have now for the first time, we have an athletes commission. Saku Koivu is a member of this athletes commission. We have Fred Chuck is the chairman. We have Philippe Bozon from France. Sergei Fyodorov will be there. Then we have Sean Burke from the Canadian side. We have Angela Ruggiero from the women's side. And we have Spacek, I think. The Czech guy also. So we need to work together. And we have a player safety group, also with former players being a part in this. The chairman is Christer Englund from the Swedish Ice Hockey Association. So we have to bring these people together, as I said, representing the players. Equipment managers, equipment manufacturer, because we know that shoulder pads and elbow pads I think they have to be changed. Coaches, referees, doctors, also huge part of the games. And then we decide what kind of rule we would like to adjust or change. Normally we would have a rule change congress this year in Stockholm, because we have that every 4 years. We decided to postpone this rule changing maybe 1 year, maybe to the fall. If needed, we would like to do maybe some changes before next season. And of course, we have to work together with the NHL and HMP. I mean, the big brother from overseas. We definitely want to work with them, and we will. Kali, we will.
Yeah, they have their own committee also.
They have their own committee also, and we will.